Microphone close enough. I hope everybody can hear me. Welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to another episode of Morg's Brew. Today we're going to bottle our brews. So we're going to show you guys how to bottle brew step by step with all of our kit and what you guys are going to need at home to set up your own stage 2 fermentation. Okay guys, we're here at my kitchen now. We've got my bucket set up over here. What we're going to do, step 1, is scoop the stuff off the top. I use the sieve, put it into a little vessel, and we get that out as carefully as we can without disturbing our sediment, which has settled out so nicely over here. The goal here is to leave that little bit, scoop this top bit out of the way so we can get in there and siphon our way through this and process right down to the bottom. And let's, well, I suppose, let's get into it. See what we've got. We haven't been in here for 11 days, guys. 11 days. Ooh! Yeah! Look at the top of that. She's been touching her lid.
Yeasty.
Yeasty. I think this one's got a yeast infection.
Morgan's.
So we've got our bucket open, we've scooped all the stuff off the top, we're ready to start our siphon. Now this is easier if you've got somebody to help you. So I've got Teacher Katie up in the corner over here. Starak Stars, you can find her in a channel up here. If you've got kids around, don't let them watch this shit. Send them out to watch this guy. Can I have a bottle please, Teacher Katie? First bottle up. What I do is I put the bottle in a bucket so that any spillage or breaks between the siphons can go into this bucket. This bucket is also clean. We can drink out of that. I always start my first one off with a glass so I know what I've got. And if you don't know what a siphon is, all a siphon is getting liquid from one height down to something below it via a tube. So you stick this into your bucket and you're going to give a good suck on this end of the pipe and it'll start coming out the bottom, I promise. Get all the yeast left in the bottom there. That's why you don't want to stir it up before you do this, or you're going to end up with some serious gas. Now that your bottles are there in the wall and they're starting their stage 2 fermentation, you basically give it 2 days to get carbonated and then it's nice to drink. Doesn't mean it's ready, it just means it's nice to drink. I like to leave it for at least 6 or 8 more days, depending on the temperature of your environment. But you can leave it out there for 2 weeks if it's cold where you are. As long as the pressure within the bottle, you've got to come and do daily squeezes. As long as the pressure in the bottle doesn't feel like these things are going to pop. It needs to round off at the bottom before it should scare you. So use these bottles, they're easy to clean, they're easy to use, and they're safe. They're not going to blow up in your house and be like a bomb. Once you're ready to drink those guys, you put them in the fridge. It doesn't stop the process, it just slows everything down so that the yeasts are dormant, but they still continue a little bit. And that's that, guys. That's it. That's the end. We have all our bottles up there. I'm not going to keep you around for too long. It's just, you've got some work to do. You've got some bottling out to go for. If you haven't got a bucket ready for bottling, get to watching my last video, the step-by-step, this recipe. I promise you, it's worth it. This is an 11-day brew this time. Push the limits. And you can too. Go play. Check it out. Like my stuff.
Subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.